start tonight, and here come the Hurricanes of Miami. The young Canes are 4-1. They've won 3 in a row. There's Al Golden, the coach who turned a Temple program around and now is the head coach at Miami and has them headed undoubtedly in the right direction. So the Hurricanes and the Irish, a great setting at Soldier Field in Chicago. Under the lights in prime time. We're back with the opening kickoff in just a moment. Two teams bound by their historic successes and 24 previous meetings that define the college football landscape reignite an intense battle on the field that has been dormant for over 2 decades.
We talk about the 125 years of Notre Dame football. In recent years, the Miami rivalry was a great one.
For the end zone, another touchdown. Miami wins.
Notre Dame has wedded Miami of Florida's Florida defense.
They're going to play hard for 4 quarters. A lot of excitement around this game.
Tonight, for the 25th time, it's the Hurricanes and the Fighting Irish. The kickoff. Brins' kick is a short one, only to the 11-yard line where Duke Johnson takes it. And Johnson out to about the 28-yard line where Miami has been terrific. 28 catches, 464 yards, at a career-high 191 yards and 2 touchdowns last week against NC State. And Stephen Morris going deep with a man behind. It was Dorsett. And it bounced off his pads, incomplete. He was behind the Notre Dame defense and had a touchdown.
It's pretty amazing, Tom. People have not been able to get over top of a Bobby Diaco coach defense. Play action, and it's just a vertical between 2 deep men. Matthias Farley, number 41, is one of those young puppies we've talked about. A sophomore academically, a freshman athletically. Can't drop that football.
And again, a man comes wide open for a big reception into Irish territory down to the 45-yard line.
5 wide receivers in the game.
Fast tempo by Miami, and that pass does not find the mark intended for Rashawn Scott. It falls in from the 44-yard line of Notre Dame. Second down. Duke Johnson. Bottled up after a gain of 2 or 3 by Manti Te'o. Johnson lined up in a wideout spot. 4 wide receivers top of the screen. Shotgun Morris. Plenty of protection. Whips it downfield. And it is incomplete, intended for Dorsett.
That's impossible that Dorsett, who's had 2 of the biggest games you can imagine a wide receiver having the last 2 weeks, gets over top of Zeke Mata. I don't think these Notre Dame defensive backs are used to the speed of these receivers. Zeke Mata, your best defensive back, gets beat deep, and that's 2 consecutive key drops by Dorsett.
Dorsett has dropped 2 potential touchdown passes.
Wow.
On the first series. So kneel deep for Notre Dame as Dalton Botts punts on 4th down. Fair catch made at about the 11-yard line. As Tommy Rees takes his first snap from the shotgun. First start for Rees after starting all last season. He's going to go to the air and falls in between 2 receivers, not even close. Players getting a chance to show their personality a little bit. Here's a shovel pass to Riddick. Theo Riddick tripped up as the Irish show a second down. Third down, I should say. Third down pass behind and through the hands of DeVaris Daniels.
First by the wide receiver and then by Miami.
Ben Turk with a punt. Dorsett calls for a fair catch, dropped it, but picked it up. It'll be at the 49-yard line of the Irish, and there's a flag. Went down on the teeth of the rush.
First down.
Terry Gabriel guilty of roughing the punter.
Punt snap was a little bit low, and Gabriel's got to use better technique than that. He almost gets a piece of it with his left hand. You could make a case that he was blocked
quarterback
into
for
the
Notre Dame. So Reese plays one series, 3 and out. Now it's Golson with a handoff to George Atkinson. Atkinson in it running back for a couple of years. Okay on the sideline. He's replaced by Casey Rogers at a safety spot. Everett Golson. His first pass is caught for Notre Dame first down. The 40-yard line of Miami. Play action fake. Golson's pass caught. T.J. Jones with his first reception of the game, and he's to the ball at the 25 of the Canes. Golson keeps. After faking the ball to Sierra formation here, Jones, Toma, Goodman are the wideouts. Riddick in the backfield with Golson. Theo Riddick on the handoff from Golson. Cuts up just inside the 10-yard line, where he's but only won the last 2 games.
In the red zone, he's dangerous.
Quarterback draw. Golson.
He fumbled it late, and no whistle blew. See Eddie Johnson coming in with a hard hit on about the 2.5. He's down there. He still has control in the crook of his arm.
After further review, the runner was down on the 1-yard line. It'll be Notre Dame's ball, first and goal at the 1-yard line.
Golson under center, first and goal. Eifert in motion. Here's Riddick. In for the touchdown. Rushing touchdown of the season. And Brinza will attempt the point after and boots it through. Well, helped by a crucial rough Miami. Brinza's kick again is short of the end zone, taken by Dorsett. And Dorsett with a big return. He's close to the 40-yard line.
You know, just about everything's gone against Miami. Talk about missed opportunities and miscues. Dorsett, first snap of the game, drops a touchdown. Later in the series, drops another touchdown. There's the tip drill right here, and a dropped interception. Roughing the kicker, which gets the football back to Notre Dame. A tackle out of bounds by Eddie Johnson, another 15 yards, and somehow it's 7-0 Notre Dame.
Duke Johnson on the ground for the Canes. Picks up about 5 yards. Brought to you by Xerox. 5 wide receiver formation for the Canes. Morris. Plenty of protection. And the pass is complete to Dorsett. Hangs on to that one at the 40.
Stephen Morris controls at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 3.
Good job by Stephen Morris making Notre Dame show. Notre Dame went into a rotation in the secondary, and now he's changing the play.
Morris goes downfield, and it's caught. Davin Johnson held on to it despite the hit from Mata.
Perfectly, despite a big hit by Mata.
Johnson. Couple of yards.
Some trouble adjusting with the team speed of Miami.
2nd and 9. Morris across the middle. Again, an open receiver. Johnson makes his 2nd big catch on this drive. It went for 19 a moment ago. That one good for 21 yards.
Yeah, this kid can make all the throws. Danny Spahn, number 13, the linebacker, tries to carry him into the secondary, and they hit the hole in between him and the safety. This kid's on fire.
And given that kind of time, he will pick you apart. First down at the 14 of Notre Dame. Quarterback draw. Flag is down. Morris scoots down the sideline into the end zone, and now we'll check the penalty.
The holding on Feliciano.
That tap he gives to the center is the signal to snap it.
Right there's the hold. That's great athletic ability by Stephen Morris, but once again, you can't continually make these kinds of mistakes. Tom, last possession, they extend Notre Dame with the roughing. Now, instead of a touchdown, the ball's on the 22-yard line.
Another costly penalty The Canes have it 1st and 20. Duke Johnson getting blocking, cuts up. Tackled by
Been in the red zone 10 times in 4 games.
Morris for the end zone. And it did not look like Dorsett was turned around and ready to receive the pass. 3rd down and 15. Morris looks one way, sets up a screen to the other side. Duke Johnson tackled short of the 10-yard line by Manti Te'o. Wyclaw from 28 yards out boots this one through. So Wyclaw gets the field goal. It's 7-3 Notre Dame, the first points the Irish have given up in the first quarter this season. It's 7-3 Notre Dame. Wyclaw to kick off for the Canes. George Atkinson, the deep man for the Irish. Atkinson in the end zone will take a knee, and they'll start from the 25-yard line.
As bad as us on the field.
Here's Everett Golson, a first down pass complete to Daniels. Started. Most of these players, of course, weren't even born at that time, as Sierra Wood gets his first carry of the game and pokes it across the 40-yard line in this game. He resets. Here's a handoff to Atkinson. The speedster shook one man and then cuts upfield to the 45-yard line, and a late flag comes flying after Tracy Howard tackled him. 15-yard gain.
They've got to get him involved sooner or later.
Golson cuts to the outside, picks up a block, fumbles the football, but it goes out of bounds.
I think he's
46-yard line. Golson from the shotgun, hands to Atkinson. Thrown back, but I believe forward progress will net him the first down. Golson. As we take a look now at our Adidas starting lineup for the Miami defense. Here's the fake and the pass by Golson, and he has his man. It's complete to Toma. And Robbie Toma picks up an Irish first down.
The ball on grass. Up tempo and let the kid let his athletic ability go.
Nothing doing there as Atkinson got the two-hand chest pass from Golson, and Brandon McGee just about enters tonight. Is 5 for 5 through the air for 53 yards and is carried 3 times for 36 yards. Golson being chased and will improvise and has a lot of green in front of him. Ducks out of bounds.
I think here with his quarterbacks in this game.
Final minute of the first quarter, 3rd and 5 for the Irish. Golson down the sideline. Eifert went up to get it.
He's that special.
And came down with a 1 foot in bounds. So the Irish first down run by Riddick. Theo Riddick down to about 2nd down and 7. Sierra Wood hit hard at the 5-yard line and dropped by Denzel Perryman. The Canes glad to have him back from injury. He's one of the keys to their defense and shows you how hard he can hit on that one.
Yeah, he's a middle linebacker that runs 4.5. And obviously there's a legacy of great players at that position at Miami with Ray Lewis. But this kid, they're really excited, as you said. High ankle against Bethune-Cookman, but they're a rare breed that runs 4.5 at 230 pounds.
Golson calling the play on 3rd down and 4. Golson's going to lay it up in the end zone, and it is incomplete, intended for Toma.
You know, that's a ball that's got to be thrown at the pylon in the back corner. He threw it, I think, to the wrong side. Toma is going to take it out, throw it at the pylon, and you got a chance. The defensive back was on your back shoulder. You throw it to the front. Ball's out of the end zone, and you got to give the defensive back some credit on that. Safety Dion Bush.
Bush was injured early. Also carried Toma out of the end zone. Here's Brinza's 22-yard field goal attempt, and it is good. Kyle Brinza from 22 yards. And Notre Dame goes back up by 7. 14-10 left until halftime.
30 yards of return. Dorsett almost broke one already earlier this game.
This one just goes straight up in the air and is caught by one of the up men. A flag is down as Gianni Paul had to field the short kick by Brinza. And off to Johnson. Duke Johnson nearly broken. Tackled by the shoe tops by Sheldon Day after a gain of 8. Passing game against the Wolfpack last week. Mike James gets the carry, makes a nice cut, and picks up a Miami first down just short of midfield. 14 yards on the run by James.
Tom, you call it right. Right here, he makes the cut inside the block by his tight end, Dyrone Dye. And when you talk to people at Miami, they think Mike James is the man. Not just because of his ability, but because of who he is as a person.
Here's Morris winding up and heaving downfield. Dorsett can't hold on. Through his hands.
Through the coverage. Farley, the Notre Dame safety, thinks he's got him covered. I don't know why he stayed on the hash mark. He's got to get off the hash and drive to the wide receiver because, trust me, Stephen Morris wants to. This kid can throw it now. Wow.
James. First down line brought to you by Xerox. Third down for Miami. Morris. Wide of his intended receiver, Scott. It'll be fourth down. Dalton Botts in punt formation. Neal lets it bound into the end zone for the touchback. Hurricanes battle Notre Dame at Soldier Field. Everett Golson, first down pass, chased from the pocket, winds up and does throw it downfield and is dropped. Texas, Ohio State, Nebraska. And here, Notre Dame leads by 7. Here's a reverse. This is Toma. Toma diving forward, trying to pick up first down.
Wanting to get in front of the team.
You're right, Alex. A lot of the players reminding the youngsters of the rivalry and the importance to the players that have been through all this and how important the University of Miami is.
Him in college and now his son having the opportunity to do the same thing.
Golson, another reception. This one to Eifert, his second catch of the game. It'll go for 8, but 3 and out. Went to the sideline. As we said, a role reversal from what we've seen earlier this season. Theo Riddick to the 48-yard line. Another
He was breaking in a new quarterback this year.
Golson rolls to his right, delivers the pass. It's caught by T.J. Jones. So Golson shows us he can throw. Swing pass complete to Riddick. Theo Riddick nearly broke the tackle, was just tripped up, falls forward. He'll be close to the first down. A.J.
Big for him. I love the fact that he's come back and competed tonight.
He's 10 of 12. As he hands off Riddick. Got a nice run by Theo Riddick. He's minutes to go in the first half. First down. Here's Atkinson. The speedy Atkinson gets out of bounds close to another first. Forced out. Mess with success, huh? Golson still has it. Got a first down, but playing clock at 5. Golson stands in the pocket, delivers over the head of everyone. T.J. Jones. Hand off to Sierra Wood.
Sets also. Spreading the field.
Golson gets the play off. Now doesn't know where to go with it, so he's going to scramble. Finds a receiver. It's Sierra Wood out of the backfield. So good 22-yarder earlier. Brinza boots it up and through. The field goal is good as Notre Dame extends its lead. A long drive results in a Brinza field goal. Brinza will kick with Dorsett and Johnson. Taken by Dorsett at the 1-yard line. Able to get it with 5:01 on the clock, second quarter. First down for Miami, deep in their own territory with a handoff to Mike James. He decided to play because that's what his mother would have wanted. And he said since that time he's been looking forward to playing against Notre Dame again. Nothing against Notre Dame, he said. It just he was able to get back and his way forward. Some tough running in the center of the
recruiting race.
He went to the sideline. Duke Johnson is in. And here is the pass complete. This is Johnson. And there the youngster shows his ability. A straight arm and that projection pass gets 25 yards before Farley forces him out. Duke Johnson has had a kickoff return 95 yards for a touchdown. Came in averaging nearly 7 yards a carry on the ground. Here he shows you he can receive the ball as well. James back in. Tailback in the eye. 2-yard gain before he's thrown back.
He thought that's when he took ownership of the team, even when he was hurt and not able to participate because he was so involved all spring long with Jed Fish.
From the Irish 45, Morris. Pass was deflected and 10 incomplete.
Yeah, that's a huge play. They faked a little bubble screen and they're going to come back. Carlo Calabrese, the linebacker, dropping. Teo from inside out. That's about the I'm going to call that a little bit of a tip there, but I'm going to call that what? Third or fourth drop pass by Dorsett.
Catherine Lewis Moore got a little hand on it, a little just to slightly alter its trajectory. And now here's a third and long. Morris chased from the pocket. And the pass is caught by Duke Johnson short of the punt. End over end, fair catch call. And they'll let it bounce and it'll be down inside the 1-yard line. Perfect execution by Botts and his special team teammates. 44-yard punt with no return as Kendall Tompkins downed it at the 1-yard line. Well done, Miami. 2 minutes, 33 seconds left. Irish from their own 1 after the punt was down at that spot. Golson tunneling underneath for a couple of yards.
Going gun out of the end zone. I'd watch quarterback run here.
There's Golson. In the end zone, throws it away. Blitz coming from Miami as Golson lays it up for grabs, and Eifert cannot grab it. He was battling with
a matchup that Eifert's going to win. 44 is going to roll with him deep. A lot of hands on him. Does he turn around and look? No. So from my perspective, because you don't turn around and look for the football and your hands are on, that's an interference call.
So Turk punts from his own end zone. Dorsett calls for a fair catch, has to run up to make it at the 35-yard. 2:09 left until halftime. Miami with 2 timeouts. First down at the Irish 35. Morris. Was that one short hopped as well for Johnson? Morris under pressure, chased from the pocket. Got away and then incomplete, intended for Duke Johnson. Here's Morris on 3rd and 10. Again, he's flushed from the pocket. Scrambling, delivering, and it is caught well short of the first down by Herb Waters.
This guy's for real.
47-yard Wyckoff field goal attempt is well wide.
Not even close.
He made one earlier, but his family last week with a bye week, and he said he's got literally hundreds and hundreds of condolences. There's a fumble recovered by Notre Dame. Zach Martin fell on it. His fellow students at Notre Dame. It showed you what a great institution the University of Notre Dame is and how the students all hang together. That's T.J. Jones with the reception for a first down.
How about Notre Dame? Good point.
Rolling left, delivering to Jones, who ducks out of bounds to stop the clock at 11 seconds.
I really thought that.
Golson, wide open, pass caught by Daniels. He's out of bounds to stop the clock with 6 seconds, a gain of 18.
Any kind of scramble, anything inside.
Golson, caught, out of bounds was Goodman. Rinza's field goal is no good, wide right. So it was a long drive and an impressive drive. 13-3. Now stay tuned for the Discover Card halftime report. The halftime performance of the Notre Dame band can be seen at NBCSports.com. Now let's go to Liam McHugh in our New York studio.